President Donald Trump will be in Utah today to announce his plan to reduce the size of two national monuments.
As he was leaving this morning, he took on the FBI over its role in the investigation into Russian interference in the presidential election. Weijia Jiang has more details from the White House.
Well, I feel badly for General Flynn. I feel very badly.
President Trump spoke to reporters about his former national security advisor, Michael Flynn, who could be facing prison time for lying to the FBI. His frustration appeared to be aimed at the Bureau, not Flynn.
Hillary Clinton lied many times to the FBI. Nothing happened to her. Flynn lied, and they destroyed his life. I think it's a shame.
This is his latest in a series of attacks on the FBI over its role in the investigation into Russian interference in the 2016 presidential election. Over the weekend, the president tweeted the FBI's reputation is in tatters and then accused it of a dishonest investigation into Hillary Clinton's use of a private email server. Another weekend tweet has President Trump's opponents questioning whether the president obstructed justice when he fired former FBI Director James Comey.
We swear to tell the truth.
Comey testified that he was fired after the FBI did not honor the president's request to stop investigating Flynn as part of the Russia probe.
What he wanted me to do was drop any investigation connected to Flynn's account of his conversations with the Russians.
The president seemed to suggest that he was aware that Flynn had lied to the FBI, tweeting Saturday, "I had to fire General Flynn because he lied to the vice president and the FBI."
He wanted to protect Mike Flynn lying on his behalf. And then you do get very close to a case of obstruction of justice.
President Trump's personal lawyer, John Dowd, says he, not the president, crafted that tweet. Weijia Jiang, CBS News, the White House.
The president's lawyer says it's not possible to obstruct justice because the president is the nation's top law enforcement officer.